Hey everyone, so I'm here today. I want to talk about the latest beast trade we have gotten in the latest CRK update. So something you need to know: every 6 days we are going to get a new beast trade. So the first beast trade we are gonna get is the Peak of Hollow Tears, and in the later days we are gonna get the other beast trades, the ones we have gotten with Shadow Milk Cookie, Dark Cacao, or which is this one, the one we got with Eternal Sugar and the other beasts. But today I want to talk about this current one. I'm gonna show you how you can clear expert mode. So let's go, press enter. So let's see what this boss does. So in the first stage, the boss will decrease all non-electricity damage. So you want to use electricity attack cookies. In the second stage, it is vulnerable to dark type damage. And in the third stage, it doesn't matter. Okay? So we're gonna go over here. So we need a total of 3 teams. Here are the teams. First team is very important. Of course, we're gonna use Stormbringer here with her Crystal Jam. Make sure to have it, and if you can, at least level 10. You wanna have the toppings here. Obviously, I went with 4 juicy apples, and with the topping tart I also went with the juicy apple, and I also put 1 solid almond just in case the cookie dies. You want to make sure you focus on crit percent, attack speed, and cooldown, maybe even damage resist if she dies. And of course you want to go with the legendary chewy biscuit, which for some reason here is at level 1 to level 30. Okay, you want to focus on cooldown, attack, crit percent if you can. And we have creme brulee. So creme brulee, because the boss does take more light damage on this one, so you want to have him at full searing raspberry with attack speed and cooldown. Also for the topping tart, also go with the searing raspberry topping tart. And with the biscuit, also go with the legendary light biscuit. If you can get it to level 30, do that. If you can maximize attunements, do that. But we can't be too picky with the biscuits. And of course you want to use pure vanilla cookie, the compassionate. It doesn't matter which healer you want, but you want to use a good healer, and in my opinion pure vanilla here does the job. You want to have 3 cooldown and 2 searing raspberries. And for the topping tart, I went with the juicy apple tart with the crit percent. I want to focus on cooldown, attack, and damage resist. And of course, for the biscuit, go with the legendary sweet biscuit. I can't be too picky with it, but if you can get maximum cooldown, go ahead and do this. And then we have Twizzly Gummy Cookie. Of course, you want the magic candy. If you can get it to level 10, that'll be perfect, but I can't. And go with a full crit percent build. Juicy apple toppings and the juicy apple topping tart. Focusing on crit percent, attack speed, and cooldown. Maybe even damage resist if she keeps dying. And for the biscuit, go with the legendary light biscuit. Of course, crit percent, attack speed, and cooldown. But still, we can't be too picky with these. And black lemonade cookie, same thing, but you want a full attack percent build. We'll get you the searing raspberry and the searing raspberry topping tart. And with the biscuit, go with the epic or the legendary spicy biscuit if you can do that. And this is our first team. You want to use the same treasures for all the teams: whistle, jelly watch, and the scroll. The second team here is our darkness damage team. Dark choco cookie with his magic candy. This build here is kind of complicated. You want to have 2 searing raspberries, 2 swift chocolates, and if you want, you can add a solid almond here if he keeps dying. For me, he does die, so I gave him a solid almond build with the damage resist substat. On for the topping tart, also go with the searing raspberry. Biscuit, legendary chewy biscuit, level 30, damage resist, attack, and cooldown. The usual thing. Mystic flower, same thing, cooldown, damage resist. And over here for the biscuit, go with the legendary sweet biscuit, give her that. And of course, focus on damage resist and attack speed and cooldown if you can. So black raisin cookie, you want to build her magic candy. If you can get it to level 10, that's perfect. If you can get it to level 20, that's also more perfect. And for the toppings, you want to go maximum swift chocolate, and you can here add some defense and the solid almond for the damage resist and the defense if she keeps dying. For me, she kinda does. And you want to go with the legendary crispy biscuit, okay? Legendary level 30 if you can. We have here choco drizzle, same thing, searing raspberry, solid almond if she dies, and searing raspberry topping tart. For the biscuit, also legendary crispy biscuit, cooldown, damage resist, and attack. And dark cacao, the awakened version if you can. And go with the searing raspberry, okay? Searing raspberry and 2 solid almonds, or 1 or even more, depending if he dies for you or not. And with the biscuit, legendary chewy biscuit, if you can get the darkness up type biscuit, that's also even better. But for me, I'm gonna use this one. Of course, damage resist, cooldown, and attack. And we are back to choco drizzle. This is the second team. Same treasures. Make sure Dark Cacao is the team leader. And on the first team, make sure Stormbringer is a team leader also. Now this team isn't the most important. For me, I didn't see any use to it so far. I only use it to tank some more damage towards the very end. So I use here blueberry pie, magic candy blueberry pie, searing raspberry, swift chocolate, and Swift chocolate topping tart with the legendary zesty biscuit this time. Marshmallow cookie. You want to go with 3 Swift chocolates and 2 searing raspberries and the Swift chocolate topping tart. Legendary hearty biscuit if you can. Wind archer. A full searing raspberry build, and here I gave him an attack speed with the bouncy caramel topping tart to make him attack even faster, and if you can, give him his own life sprouting raspberry set and the legendary light biscuit. You have pudding a la mode, same thing, 2 searing raspberry, 2 Swift chocolates and a bouncy caramel for the attack speed, and a solid almond if she dies. Of course, the legendary spicy biscuit, and we have shining glitter cookie, a full crit percent build with the juicy apple tarts and the juicy apple toppings, 1 solid almond if she dies with the crit percent, damage resist, and the cooldown. Over here, let's give her this one, but you want to focus on crit percent, cooldown, and damage resist with the legendary zesty biscuit, the usual stuff with the same treasures. And this is our team, so let's try out a match here. And yeah, this is expert difficulty. Here we go. Boom. We're gonna just spam our first attacks. Here we go, just spam them as much as you can, as fast as you can, but don't worry, there will be enough time. You want to also make sure how to use the mechanics of this boss fight. There are some mechanics you want to know. So you want to save these big skill, the twin dragon skin or skill. I'm gonna show you when to use it. Use it over here. As you can see, huge damage to this. When you reach here, start using the twin dragon skill. At the bottom right, use it again, boom, as you can see, it's basically a nuke. Powerful nuke. So don't use it at the beginning, use it right there. Here we go, this here we're gonna switch to our second team with dark cacao, choco drizzle, raisin, mystic flower. Just wanna keep spamming your skills. So over here, I'm gonna go to the back, which is the 4th button. Okay, click the 4th button. I'm gonna go back. There we go. Keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting. Here we go. Over here, you wanna go to the pink one or the purple one. Do not go to the gray ones. The gray ones will damage you. You have enough time to realize which area it is in and where to click. Over here also, if you're like kind of slow over here, you can use the twin dragon skill, but don't worry, you have enough time. Over here, you want to make sure you press touch at the perfect time. Boom, boom. When the blue circle reaches the blue circle, you want to touch it. There we go. Nobody got damaged. And is it over? We have the final stage. Gonna just go back to this team. I personally found this team to be very well against this stage. But the issue, this stage does a lot of damage. Over here, we're gonna go with the 3rd button. Go to the side to dodge. The issue is this stage keeps damaging you over time with lightning and zap. That's why Awakened Pure Vanilla here is great. Just in case any cookie dies, they will revive. And we can use our twin dragon. Let's go with the 4th. Let's go with the 4th button to go into the back. Over here to the side or to the other side. Doesn't matter. Here we go. And this should be done. Or it's almost done. Okay, one last level, one last stage. But it's easy peasy. Don't worry about this one. Should be fairly simple. It's nothing too difficult. Just make sure your cookies are leveled up, level 90. And the skills are also leveled up. Here we go, we are done. Here we go, we have cleared expert difficulty. Here we go, we have cleared the expert difficulty. Also, the same teams can work on the master difficulty. But the issue is, in the second team here, the cookies, specifically dark cacao and mystic flower, keep dying. So maybe give them more damage resist, okay? And use the same exact tactics throughout the match. But I wasn't able to show it because I wanted to play it safe for the guide, because basically out of tickets. The next ticket is in 3 hours. I'm not gonna wait 3 hours. Also things to make sure of, there's a shop here. You can buy some icing sets here for your My Cookie. Here is supply shop, also some more My Cookie stuff. And you have rewards based on your ranking. And you have here, if you clear master, you get this. If you clear challenge, you get this. When I get enough tickets, I will make sure to make a guide on the master difficulty. Stay tuned for that. If this helped you and made you clear expert difficulty, please leave a like and a sub, and I hope to see you very soon.